number of reasons that brought me here. I did college back in the 90s, and I haven't upskilled since then. So I mean that would be number one reason. And I've put it off, and I've tried to do it, and for all sorts of reasons it hasn't happened. I've had kids, and kind of ordinary life issues, ordinary stuff going on, and etc. The number two, I suppose, is that we have HICWA where I work at the moment, so there's a raft of legislation coming in, and it's going to change over the next few years, and everybody's going to have to be registered.
I feel all my experience, and I feel that social care is so important, so I want to register too, the way that nurses register, because I feel that both roles are equally important, and I'm delighted now that social care students can register and be equally as important as the medical field.
I've known for years that I've needed to upskill. I've known that. I mean, when you fill out your CV, when you're looking at it, you think, well, and then you kind of do make excuses like any ordinary person.
And now I have the time and all the experience behind me to kind of add it in, and then this is for me, so this is what I really want to do.
I think sometimes you'll be treated more as an equal, like in terms of advocacy, specifically in my 14 years that I've worked in the disability sector, like I think you might have it may be more empowering for you as an advocate for people with disabilities if you have a professional qualification in social care. Like
everything else I've done has been for the residents. I love them, and I wanted to get them registered for them so that the staff would all, that we comply and that they're safe. And now I kind of want to, even though I learned a lot in there, this is kind of my registration, it's for me. Like I've done it all for the job and for the residents, and this is just, it's time for me now, I suppose.
I wanted to bring, because I have 20 years of experience in the area, to the course, and then likewise bring what I learned in the course back to where I work.
And I think this one is the one that is most appropriate for me, because I like the fact that it's like the nature of being an applied course, basically.
It complements what I'm going to be doing where I work, and then I can bring that to work, and as I said, vice versa, I can bring what I know from work to the course.
I'm looking forward to meeting other students as well, because now I think it's really important, like having gone through the HICWA experience, I would love to set up, I'd love to meet other people who are going through it and support them now, because I've gone through it, and I have a very positive experience now.
Experience only gets you so far these days, and as I said, there will be a register for social care workers, and organisations will change, mine is, and you're going to have to go with that.
I looked around different courses, a lot of them were very time consuming or too far out the ITs as well. But again, I felt here being very specific in the disability sector, which I'm very comfortable in and have a lot of experience in.
Most of the people that I know that have done here have gone on and done well. I think once they've got over the initial kind of apprehension about going back.
You're always going to have apprehensions. I had the same apprehensions before I left Ireland about moving to Canada. And at the end of the day, I think if you've got a bit of a work ethic and you're willing to put in the effort, like, you'll get through whatever challenges might come up. So.
It is a challenge. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And I probably would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit apprehensive about certain things. I mean, we're all only human. But at the end of the day, if you're not going forward, you're standing still.
I am very nervous, yeah. But I'm happy that it's that there is a lot of support online, and that I can take my time, and I'm very involved also in my job. So I'm happy that it's very life friendly course as well. So I like that.
Over the years, I've seen a number of people come through and do the course, and I think what fears they might have had to some extent to them beforehand, they were never really realised when they did the course. I think they kind of thought they have to be computer wizards, when they don't. It's a basic functional kind of ability to use computers.
I know I can if I just do some time management and say the days I'm going to do it and stick to it like a class. I'll have to create that for myself.
The worst thing about what we do is thinking that you've been working for 20 years and you know it all, because I think the one thing I learned after 20 years is that I don't.
Just do it. Just push yourself, because I was a nervous wreck coming today, and I even volunteered to do this. I'm just in a just do it mode.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just say just fill in the form.
If you don't try it, you'll never know. So.
If I was to give one message to anybody who was going looking at your online stuff or looking at your brochures, or like myself, has had colleagues move on and do things, is to do it. Don't think about it. Do it. Don't make excuses. Don't prioritise it, because it is about you, but also it's all about everybody connected in your world, professionally, personally, and it is going to be better for you, and you'll come out of it better. I know when I do this, I'll enjoy it, which contradicts why I didn't do it. But it's a human thing. It is what we do. It is a fear of the unknown. We just get blasé. I'm probably one of those classic procrastinators. I think, yeah, I'll send that application form in next week, and then the year is gone. Because those deadlines for applying come and go really, really quickly. Then you say, I'll do it next year, and then you don't. And then suddenly you realise, actually, it's 5 years I'm thinking about doing this. And it does go. I mean, time is so precious. So my advice to anybody would be to do it as quickly as they can. Get in and do it. And it's nothing to be afraid of.